Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.
YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2004. This is the same recording session as the last episode. So, I'm sitting here going through the studs, the broodmares, trying to figure out what the heck we're going to do for breeding next year and onwards, right? Because we're limited on space. Very limited. And I actually figured it out really simple in between the last episode and this one, but unfortunately, it means that of our 4 horses that are currently studs, or 4 Gallop Racer original horses that are studs, not in-game horses that were already just given to us, like 4 horses that we created, 3 out of the 4 are going to have to go. And this is how I came to this conclusion. We're going to start from Blues Breeze. Look at his stamina. B rank. Look at Cowboy. B rank. Look at Silver. C rank. Yuck. And look at Moonbee. B. You guys know how I feel about stamina, and you see what a difference it's made for us in our winning by focusing more on the stamina for a lot of my, my lines, my breeding lines. S stamina for stargazing. S stamina for formal opera. A for Diamond Plan, that's doable because he has 4 double S's, so that's okay. And then S for Vivid Legend. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks because I was just talking about Blues Breeze. I want to keep that speed around, but then again, he's not the only double S horse for speed. Diamond Plan has double S, so does Formal Opera, and that's all we need. So, outside of that, everything else with Blues Breeze is just kind of whatever. So, I wanted to keep him around, but I'm like, we're not going to have the space at some point. So he will eventually go. I don't think it's going to be next year, but he will eventually go. Cowboy, I think, will be gone next year. We've gotten plenty of horses out of him, and his brother, half-brother Stargazing is much stronger, so I think Stargazing will technically replace his spot. Cowboy's been a great sire. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just the beast stamina. I don't want that anymore. Silver Bullet, not even, this is self-explanatory. I've only kept him around because he's related to Sedate Ruler, and because he's a gray. Obviously. Only reason. And we do have another gray. Hasn't hit the track yet. Is only 1 year old. But point being, I'll deal with it. We'll get grays again. And we'll get that Hall of Fame gray horse that I want. Just hasn't happened yet. And then Moonbee. It sucks. Moonbee is a true 3rd generation horse from King Bee and Pink Gemstone. Like, when you think about it, Moonbee would need to have a son, at least, right? A son would be able to continue this legacy from King Bee, from Desert Diver, etc. But if he just has girls, that would suck, because he would be the last, the last boy of the family, essentially. I would feel the same way about the girls, too, so it's hard, but, we have to think about what's going to put us in better positions to win races, to win bigger races, to win more championships. And, I'm confident we're going to be able to get a number of horses from Moonbee, right? If he, let's see, who did I use him with last year? So, Moonbee and Lee's Gold, Moonbee and Awesome Autumn. Those are 2 horses confirmed that have conceived that will be giving us 2 foals. Hopefully, one of them is a colt. And with that being said, if it's a colt, the Moonbee family, the King Bee family, the Bee family lives on. And it is going to live on. It's not a family I'm saying I'm going to stop with it. It's just a bummer that I think Moonbee's breeding career is going to have to be cut short once we get stronger horses that need to be moved into his slots. But, yeah, I'm hoping he'll be a good sire for us, give us a couple of good foals. Like I said, a good colt will be awesome. A colt that's stronger than Moonbee. And keep in mind, Moonbee was stronger than King Bee. You know what I mean? So I think that's ideally where we want to be, right? It's just, you don't want to get rid of anybody, but we're limited with space, man. I'm working within, the laws of the game. It's not like I'm just choosing to say, oh, I'm going to get rid of this horse. It's like, no, I would probably not get rid of 98% of my horses if I didn't have a choice, right? But, the game forces you to have to think about spacing, so you got to make the tough decisions. It's like in anything in life, business, If you're of age and understand that aspect of life, you know you got to make those tough decisions, unfortunately. But you do have to do what's best for the business. You do have to do what's best for the longevity. And let's be honest, none of us were really expecting Moonbee to be a Hall of Fame horse. He's, out of all the horses that I think that have overachieved, he is, and this is not a knock on him. This is like saying he turned out to be a much better horse than we thought. Moonbee, I would say, is at the top for sure. I just didn't think his stats, he only had 3 or 4 good stats. And then the rest were like 40s and 50s. They weren't great. And that kind of is obviously reflective in his grading, but his heart, man. He fought so hard every single race, and that is the blessing of having him give us 2 foals right now. Like I said, I'm not going to replace him next year. I already know who I will replace next year if need be. So, you know, he'll still be around to give us more horses. It's just, like I said, he would have to go sooner than Stargazing or anybody else because, let's be honest, those horses did do more on the track. But, I mean, Moonbee, he got himself into the Hall of Fame, man. He made it happen. That's all that matters. Oh, Collins, go away. Like I tell everybody, just go away. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You know, we have a lot going on here at the HRG stables. I don't have time for your childish jockey rival challenges and like no. Plenty of other jockeys to challenge. Anyways, Irish Legend up again. We're supposed to win again. At least I know now this horse wants to be in the lead. That helps. The stamina's still concerning. Like, I can't tell if it's a late growth type or if it's just like a 55 rated stamina. I hope it's not that case, but tender value with the record here. All right. I just noticed I have this relaxing Nintendo music playlist on, and I'm like, I don't know if this fits the Gallop Racer vibe. Like Nintendo does, but does relaxing soft piano Nintendo, like, does that fit the Gallop Racer vibe? I don't know, man. You guys can be the judge of that. I feel it's a little off. So the horse is in front. I mean, this is what you want, right, bro? Stamina's looking better than it previously had. Still not hitting max. Like, I wonder if he has a bad feel rating. I'm kind of worried because like it is harder to get him where I want him to be. Good response rating, but like how long am I supposed to wait? Long? Okay, here we go. But he doesn't like losing head-to-heads. How is this going to work? I'm just trying to figure this horse out. Maybe I'm supposed to start later? Okay, he's driving pretty nicely, but that 2 horse is still a couple lengths. Oh, he might actually... Wow. Irish Legend. Stretch burst, alright. Finally showing some pedigree here. I had plenty of stamina left. I wonder, do I just need to wait a bit for his spurt? Maybe. Tricky horse, but I'm telling you, there's so much raw power and potential in there. It's just getting to it. Okay, position is B. I don't know what they want from like the positioning. It's like, do they want me to be in first place as soon as the gates open? That's not even possible. That's so unrealistic. Like, I still have to try for a furlong or 2 to get him where he needs to be. He won the race. And that's the strongest he's looked since he's hit the track so far, which is a good sign. So, now I know. I just need to wait a little bit. Not too late. You know? I just need to wait long enough where maybe a horse just gets like a length ahead of us max. Half a length. Then I can go. Because he's able to claw back. And that worked much better than trying to have him stay out front. Anyways. Golden Wings. Grade 2. Is this our first race with Golden Wings? I don't know why my voice just high pitched like that. I don't know why I did that. Sorry. No, not our first race. Another horse, minimum distance 10 furlongs. Last corner leader. I'm assuming with last corner leader probably Procedure. That's not always the case. There are horses that have a mid-leg type that'll also be last corner leaders, but let's just run him as Procedure and see what happens, right? Perfect start. Beautiful. Let's go, my boy. Excuse me. And you know what? I'm just going to have him stay right here. Whoever overtakes us, like the 4-horse, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to keep him here. 10 furlongs. He should have the stamina. So I'll keep him here. And see if we can get a 7. If we get a 7, then we're in the right spot. No 7. Well, that can be one or two things. The field wasn't right, or the positioning is still off. Field not being right, that'd be a little bit frustrating because I haven't had to do much with him since we've been out of the gate. But I can work with that. Positioning being off, if he is supposed to be a front runner, well, that's just plain out confusing. Or a procedure, I mean. Alright, so he's max stam, which is good. Really surprised we didn't get a 7. I feel like he's a procedure. Okay.
And they're in the home stretch.
We're supposed to finish 6th, so the win is not supposed to be on the tables here today, but just finish strong, Golden Wings, is all I can ask of you, bud. And he's not doing badly. I thought he was going to hit a wall, but he's actually held on a lot stronger and a lot longer than I thought. But here comes the rush of the field, and that's a 5th place finish, so we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, it still needs some development, but I'm not upset at that. Positioning A. He's got to be a procedure, right? It's procedure or a mid. I don't think he's a front runner. I'd be pretty shocked if he was. Like Irish Legend being a front runner, I didn't really see coming. So yeah. Anyways, we're moving on. Galaxy Star. She is up in her second race? Second or third. I think it's actually only her second. She is the favorite in the Deneb Stakes, which is a great sign. Shouldn't be too much competition. Let's go ahead and take a look at our girl. And there she is, sporting the blue and the yellow per Abigail's request. 74 speed, don't know the stam. Keep her in the procedure position. Last corner leader, stretch burst. And yeah, this is Vivid Legend and Chasing Hearts. The horse everybody wanted to see. Couldn't wait to see, I should say.
The horses are on the track.
Well, Miss Galaxy Star, the track is yours. Show them your pedigree. But seriously, do show. Both of your parents Hall of Famers. Let the Gallop Racing universe know why.
Are in the gate.
Almost a perfect start. And we're off and racing in the Deneb Stakes here with Galaxy Star. She gets out to a pretty good start here from the outside. Kind of waiting to see what the rest of the field does. And we're going to move her in now. Okay, she's sitting comfortably in second or third. Ideally, exactly where we want her. I felt like this is how I started the last race that we won with her. She's really easy to work with. Shocker. Vivid Legend. Like, never gave me issues. Chasing Hearts. Same deal. Never gave me issues. Yeah, she feels amazing right now. Okay, we can go. And it's, yeah. Well, I did set you guys up from the beginning, but this is what she does, man. Grit. Let's go. Yeah, the time I tap into that ability, ironically, I don't even need it. You guys remember me saying that about whoever had it that I recently retired? You know, like I never was able to tap into it? Well, yeah. Same deal here. She doesn't even need grit, bro. She's gone and she blows the field apart. Galaxy Star already showing us she's going to be a star. Shocker. Again, she's from Vivid Legend, out of Chasing Hearts, man. This is the real deal. Another real deal. Does it mean or the fillies getting stronger? You know? It's like, wow. The girls are getting really, really strong now. You know? It's the game's weird way of, like, finally, like, giving me my due because they took so many of my girls away from me at such an early age in the game. quite traumatizing, man. I really was traumatized by that. Like, I do semi-poorly on one race, right? I don't hit our goal. And they take the girl away from me, the girls, all the time. I do that with the boys. They're like, keep them, it's fine. They don't even give me a chance. And it's a perfect race for Galaxy Star. She wins that by 7 lengths, and she makes it look easy. But yeah, they never gave me a chance to even try to get into a rhythm with our fillies. Now, granted, a lot of the older ones, they weren't great, but there was at least a few of them that could have turned out to be real superstars with us, and who knows how that could have shaped our playthrough. But it's worked out how it's supposed to. It's just, I hated that it would just constantly take them away from me off of just one poor result, and it's like, come on, man. Anyways, Courtly Lark up here in the England King Stakes. Expect to finish 5th, which is a bit odd. Why are you expected to finish 5th? What's the deal, bro? This is within your distance. It's on the turf, and your stats are still strong. Now you're on the decline, clearly. Courtly's a horse I'll just continue to run until I don't feel like it. Like Formal Opera, kind of. Like, I don't really want to retire him soon, you know? I feel like he's a good, reliable horse to use if I, like, needed to for money or something, or to block, like, somebody in a GWS, like the AI. I feel like that would probably be his role. And then he just stacks his wins and his dominance as much as he can when he's not doing that. Because I don't want to retire him now. Then we'll just... oh, gosh. You know what I mean? Not yet. I haven't even won a title with him yet, so... just realized that. Why have I not put him in the like... did I seriously not put him in the GWS last year? I've won 13 races with him, and I didn't think to put him in the GWS as a 3-year-old. My goodness, I hope I didn't do that, but... actually, when I think about it, that's such a thing I would do. That is literally such a thing I would do. You know what I mean? Forget to put him in the GWS when it was most important. Now, granted, because his stats are still pretty high, I think I can get away with putting him in one next year. If I'm trying to put him into the Hall of Fame. I don't know if I'm really trying to do that with Courtly. I know it may seem weird to you guys, but it's like... it depends. It depends if I think he's worthy of trying to push to that level. And clearly I think on the game merit he is, but I don't know if I just want to invest the time. Because again, putting any in-game horse in a GWS title fight takes it away from one of our own original horses that we've obviously gotten from breeding. I don't want to do that. Like, I want those horses to win the GWSs. More so, you know what I mean? So, a horse like Courtly Lark, as great as he is, and I think as easy as it could be for him to win a GWS, it's going to take away from somebody else that could also utilize that. So I don't really want to do that, you know what I mean? Alright, let's go, my boy. And that's all he needs. He just needs one tap of the whip, and he knows it's time to go. Supposed to finish 5th. This is what I mean. You guys remember I just said it, what, a couple minutes ago? I'm like, why are we expected to finish 5th exactly? Like, this Courtly is still at the top of his game. What do they mean? What do they mean 5th place? I wasn't saying that out of arrogance. I was genuinely confused. I'm like, the horse is still winning almost every time me and him work together. So, like, why, like, 5th? And nothing was wrong with him. It was only 10 furlongs. He was in the blue? Like, I just, doesn't make sense. Like, Gallop Racer doesn't make sense sometimes. Like, Alert Love is not that good of a horse. I respect Warm Carol and Dancing Monster more than Alert Love. No offense to Alert Love lovers, if there are any, but... yeah, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. 5th place, huh? Alright. Sure. Whatever. Vivid Gemstone. He is up. 10.2 furlongs in Sydney. This is GWS turf. He's still technically in the fight. I think he only has 4 points, but if he wins, this will put him at 16, and let's be honest, he would... actually, if he wins this, he would be leading the GWS turf. That's kind of insane. And I just tossed him in here because I'm like, why not? Like, I didn't know for sure if Golden Boy was going to be able to hold out, but Golden Boy, ironically, is tied for first. Gemstone could end up taking the lead from Golden Boy. Like, this GWS turf is all over the place. Like, it's so low scoring. This is the first GWS in my entire Gallop Racer 2004 playthrough on this channel where, like, no horse has even gotten to 20 points yet, and we're almost 1 month away from the end of the year. Either it's that competitive or the AI just aren't putting their horses in the right races. But Gemstone, second favorite, which means I'm going for the win, as always. And, yeah, his stamina's not great. The braking, you see those things, but he's got great response, like his father did. He's got that heart, the guts of his mother, Pink Gemstone. And, oh yeah, I think the grit thing I was saying about him, right? I was like, yeah, what's the point in grit? Like, I'm like, I can't even tap into it. It was either him or Moontrapper or somebody else. But point being, it's an ability, it's, you know, I don't tap into that much. But nonetheless, it's good that it's there anyways. And yeah, we really need to get this win because,
The horses are on the track.
I mean, if Gemstone's already able to win a GWS as a 3-year-old, that is fantastic because that takes so much pressure off. I'm torn. I want Golden Boy in the Hall of Fame. But if Gemstone can win today, he's in a really good position to have another race if there's one available to try to win the GWS turf for himself. And again, this is what I failed to do with Stargazing. This is what I failed to do with Golden Boy. I should have put both of those horses in the GWSs as 3-year-olds, really. You know, but I waited too long. So with Gemstone, he's 3 years old right now. If we could somehow find a weird way to win this GWS turf, I don't have to worry about it for the rest of his career. He'll already be a Hall of Fame horse, and then we can just stack titles with him. You know, I don't have to put him anywhere near these races if I don't want to. And that would be fantastic. So, didn't mean to move that much over. That's my fault. So, I'm giving, it's the same thing with Tigris and Toxic. I'm giving both horses a fair chance to win, you know, the title, right? And whoever ends up coming out on top and wins it legitimately deserves to win it. Same thing here for Golden Boy and Gemstone. Only difference is Golden Boy is 4 years old or 5, however old he is now, and Gemstone's only 3. So, Gemstone's got youth on his side. You know, like Toxic Blonde and Tigris, they're both 4 years old. They're literally stablemates. They've essentially been running and competing against each other since they've hit the track. They have similar race wins, similar grade 1s. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's been quite... Whoa, Gemstone, relax, bro! He just went to the front like that. I didn't even ask for that. That's a little bit concerning. I think stamina might play a factor here for us. Oh, no! Bro, that's not how I wanted that to go, or is he going to be able to hold out? No, there's no way. We have a late charging 6 horse. He's going to find a way to win it. What the F? Even with no stamina. This is why I said he deserves a shot at the GWS, man. He's I think he's pretty much at his prime, close to it. Or in his prime, close to his peak. It's the proper way to probably address that, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I promise you, I 102% completely convinced myself that I botched that and he was going to finish out of the points. No, he still ends up winning and holding on with no stamina by 4 lengths. This guy is just... And no bad grades. Like, really. Vivid Gemstone, another grade 1 victory. That is however many it is. 6, 7, something like that. And that was, how long was that race? That was 10.2, right? I think. This guy, Gemstone, man, what... He's now leading the GWS turf. I started him so late, and now he's actually going to be in the lead. For the time being. I mean, that's if there's not another race. But my goodness. Gemstone's really going to have to... I mean, Cowboy's going to have to make a play for himself. Because Gemstone looks like he's actually the one in the best position to maybe take away the turf this year. As a 3-year-old. Fairy Singer's up. 15 and a half furlongs. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of annoyed I actually did decide to go ahead and put this horse in this race. But But 74 speed, 74 stam, hitting his peak next year. Closer, so actually he'll be able to save plenty of stamina. I'm not worried about the stamina. It's just the fact that it's basically a 16 furlong race. And yeah, if we win it, it's a nice, really big grade 1 win. Maybe it unlocks a special race or something I haven't gotten yet. But outside of that, like, it's just a really long race. But, you know, I am glad it's a grade 1. Like I said, that does make it worthwhile. I guess I just don't feel like doing it right at this moment, but this race does make sense for this distance. Like, the ones that are in Gallop Racer 3 where it's like 16 furlongs for an open, it's just like, who is running in that, bro? What is there to achieve? Yeah, I won this 16 furlong open race with hardly any money, any purse, any, you know, accolades, whatever the case. Like, there's really no point for that, right? No point at all. Alright, so this is a long race. I'm going to take a break. When I say take a break, I mean just step away from the mic. I'll probably just mute it and kind of edit my commentary out until we get closer towards the final stretch. So we still have 13 furlongs essentially to go, and I'll be back around 5. Alright guys, we're back, and like I said, right around 5-ish furlongs, I would return. And it's been smooth sailing. I try to make it different. And show you guys the first person view and the grandstands and all that cool stuff if you like it. We gotta get Fairy Singer actually up to the front now, so let's hustle, my boy.
Okay, this is where the race is
It's not hustle too hard though, just get in striking distance. That's what I mean by hustle. I don't mean like gas yourself out. I mean just get to a spot where you can actually attack. Don't get blocked. Don't allow yourself to get blocked.
and they're in the home stretch.
Alright, let's go. We got spurred. That could literally be the deciding factor in helping us claw back into this race. I mean, I wasn't worried because we had plenty of stamina, and I know Fairy Singer is a beast, so yeah, it's pretty much game over. Is there anybody running with us? Nope. Yep. No, imagine, can literally not even really be paying attention for that long, and I know Fairy Singer is going to come through, and he wins the 15.5 furlong Paris Royal. My guy, hats off to you, because that's a really solid win. That's a fun win. Yeah, that type of race is actually okay at the back. It is. Because you can just kind of look around like I was doing. You don't have to really focus because, like, you're not competing against anybody at that point. You're just keeping your horse back until 5-6 furlongs whenever you want to start moving, and then you get them closer towards the front. Otherwise, you don't even really have to have your hand on the controller. It only says record because I've never won or done this race before. Direct victory. That is fantastic. Fairy Singer. It's actually a really big win at 15.5 furlongs. He wins that by that margin. That's pretty incredible, man. That's pretty darn incredible, if I say so. Hopefully you guys agree. Alright, that was a good week. For everybody, really. I mean, Gemstone, or not Gemstone, but who wasn't supposed to win their race? Courtney Lark wasn't supposed to win his race. Irish Legend, we finally bounced back with him. We figured it out. Start him a little bit later. Golden Wings could have been better, but 5th, we'll take it. Galaxy Star. I mean, she's the next coming of... Gosh, Galaxy Star is feeling like a butterfly effect in a Chasing Hearts. Like, I don't know, man. She could be really scary. Courtney Lark, I don't know why they thought we were going to finish 5th. That's goofy. We finished 1st, of course. Vivid Gemstone, we were going to win, of course. Even though I thought I botched it, but apparently, obviously not. He's that strong of a horse, so I don't have to worry. And Fairy Singer, yeah, Paris Royal. So, here's a GWS Sprint. Look at the turf. It is Vivid Gemstone beating his stablemate, his 2-year-old stablemate, Golden Boy, by 2 points. So it looks like another sweep in all the GWS categories for us. I don't think the AI, I mean, the dirt is pretty much over. Actually, the dirt's been over since, like, the 2nd or 3rd race. Let's be honest. Black Ruby is... Nobody's been able to touch her, really, on the track this year for the dirt. Gemstone and Golden Boy are going at it. Pale Rhythm, I'm not worried about Pale Rhythm or Global Ruby, but... The unfortunate thing about this series is, too, and you see all the way down to 5th, I mean, we're all within 4 points. That also explains why it's very low scoring. Clearly, it's been a lot of up and down, you know, winner loses and then loser wins the next race. Like, it's been a lot of that. So, the turf is still tight. I still do believe we're going to win it. And the sprint, we're tied as well. So, good stuff. Good stuff going on. Let's go ahead and get a quick save. We're already 30 minutes into the episode. It doesn't even feel like it. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Doesn't even feel like it. But, yeah, let's continue to roll on and let's finish this year out strong. Oh, let's see. So, that was a lot of races. Who is Golden Boy? You're on the Continental, so you're squared away. Black Ruby, you're good. Tigris, you're good for the Neptune. Toxic, you're good. Fairy Singer. Mr. Singer, that's your 4th grade 1 victory. Very consistent horse, except for that Golden Derby. Yeah, stats aren't great, don't get me wrong, but... Yeah, what made me get him? Outside of just the speed and the stamina, was that really it? Speed, stamina, sustained growth type. Is that really all that impressed me? And granted, I mean, the horse is doing great, so I'm not complaining. It's just like, was I really just that easily impressed? I'm just like, yeah, speed and stamina are the same, sustained growth type, let's get him. I mean, in all honesty, making fun of myself, that does sound like something I would say, 100%. You know what's crazy to me? Like, some people can't laugh at themselves. So like, they actually take themselves too seriously. Like, I take myself seriously, but only when it's necessary to be serious. I'm joking 98.7% of the time. You guys know that. But like, for people that can never laugh at themselves, I'm like... That's kind of sad, man. I mean, that to me tells me that there's probably some things, some healing, some trauma, whatever, you know? Like, we all have stuff that we've gone through, but, like, you can't laugh at yourself ever. You know? I do think that's sad because, you know, it just means that you're not comfortable yet, I guess. Like, I laugh at myself all the time because I'm just like, yeah, I would do something goofy like that. What race? They wanted him to run in the Prince Cup. I mean, he'll be in the green. Like, what? No. I mean, with Fairy Singer, can he win a GWS? I don't know. I don't think that's what I'm going for with him. He's a horse I just want to see how good he can be. If he really proves his worth long term. When I say long term, I mean like next year, because I can't do what I've done with other horses and wait too long to try them in the GWS. He's fortunate, though, that he does have a real and legitimate sustained growth type where, like, he won't actually start falling off until closer to 6. So, like I said, I could probably still give him a GWS run as a 5-year-old, but it'd probably be really tough by that point because he will technically be on the decline. I'd say let's just continue to run him in these international races, see how he does. And we'll probably do what we've done for our other horses. Slip him into a race and see how he performs. Mr. Gemstone, you continue to amaze us. 6 grade 1 wins, 10 wins in 12 starts. My boy is on a roll. Shocker, right? I think I gotta run him in one of these races. The World Turf Cup, like I don't want to do that, but he needs the points. And then I'm worried if I do that. Yeah, you know what? Actually, we will do that, because then he'll be able to come back for the China Cup. Him or Golden Boy, whoever needs to be there, right? But yeah, wait, what race did I put Golden Boy in? Continental. Okay, perfect. So yeah, Gemstone, your next challenge, huge stage, quick turnaround. It's the World Turf Cup. He's going to be in the green, but I'm thinking about points. Because there's no other race I could have saved him for. Oh, I could have saved him for that last one. You know what? Look at it this way. If he still does well here, he should be good enough to race in that. He should be, you know, healthy enough to race in that final GWS Turf race. So I'm taking a chance. Courtly Lark. I feel like I say this every other episode with my horses. I don't know what to do with you, bro. This is why I don't like having so many horses. I'm just like, where do I put you? What is necessary? What should you focus on? Do I dare toss him into the GWS dirt out of boredom? I really want to. And he has an okay dirt rating. Maybe that can make things a little bit more exciting. The thing is, he's in the green. You know what? That's fine. Like, who else am I going to put in that race? We don't have any other dirt horses, do we? No. There you go. Ruby, where are you running? Okay, World CC. Right, I did say that. All right. Courtly's good. Cleopatra's good. Desert's good. Galaxy, they want you in the Philly Cup. Well, of course. Why would we not? She's 2 for 2. Or no, 2 for 3. My bad. 2 for 3. She dropped the Dublin, but that was her first race, and she still finished 3rd, so... Yeah, Galaxy Star, man. Real deal. 16 furlongs. What's her stamina at? I don't think we've ever... at least in this series. I don't think I've had a horse, an original horse with 16 stamina max. 9 to 16? From Vivid Legend out of Chasing Hearts. Holy cannolis. Holy cannolis. That's sweet. I'm happy. 80 power for Golden Wings from Flying Cowboy out of Lee's Gold. Shocker. All right. Golden Wings and Flying Cowboy, they're kind of in the same, or Lee's Cowboy, excuse me, they're kind of in the same boat. Like, I want them to do well, but I'm still a little bit hesitant, not because I don't think they will. It's just like, they're not quite performing at the level of their stablemates around them. Now, that could just be not the right time, or it could be something else. So I'm going to be patient with them. Canopus. Yeah, we got to get you golden. Get you rolling, Golden. That'll be his first G1 test. Let's see how he answers the call. It's 10 furlongs. That might actually suit him better than any of his other races. Irish Legend, you finally got a win. Your speed's only at 68. I do genuinely wonder if this horse has a true late growth type. Some are not good. Doesn't matter. Dominator, cool, stretch burst, 68 speed, front runner, 10 furlongs, minimum distance. Those are such weird things to tell me about my horse. You know what I mean? Like, of all the things the game wants to reveal, those are the things it reveals. It doesn't tell me a whole lot. The leg type is great. They wanted him in the what? What race? The Candlestick. Well, he needs a win. Is he ready for the grade 3? I don't know. He might be a later growth type horse. I hope he is. I sincerely hope he is a true late growth type. Because if he's not, and he's just kind of sluggish in general, that would be really disappointing, right? Wait. There's a World Sprint? Oh, that's for the dirt. Okay. I'm like, why is there a World Sprint race and nobody's in it? Yeah, okay. Well, who's here? You know what? No. Don't look, Eric. Oh, gosh, Empty Treaty's here. No abilities, but look at the speed. Look at the braking. All the temptation. The temptation is awful. Wild Charm. All the temptation is awful. None of you have abilities, really, and I'm still tempted to ride. This is awful. Wild Charm? She's already on the decline. Or Empty Treaty. And you guys are dirt horses. Well, we already have a really good dirt sire. We don't really have a really good dirt broodmare. She's really fast, man. You know what? I'm going to do Wild Charm. And she's a gray. Oh, beautiful. Wait. She's a gray. And she's a dirt horse. You guys know who I'm thinking about, right? Silver Bullet. That could be the fit, even if I only raced her for a couple of months. Just breeding her in Silver Bullet, and then, you know, Silver, he'll enjoy the rest of his days wherever he decides to go once I guess, replace him, but... yeah, wow. Well, once I get to racing with Wild Charm, we'll see. I'm really, really curious. But also, like, I'm not going to get the horse from... or did he say I would become the main jockey? No, I can't remember what it said. Anyways, Today Devil. We haven't raced with her in a while because she's a super duper late growth type. Look at the chart. Look how old she is. She's only 3. We're not going to see her at her best until she's 6. Her speed is finally at 70. Her response will hit 90, so that's good. Her stamina is actually above 60. Yeah. You guys, for any of you that watch South Park, do you know the episode... oh, gosh, what episode is it? I think it's the episode where, like, the boys TP, like, the teachers, the kindergarten, or whatever grade they were in. The teacher's house because, like, she gave them detention. For anybody that knows South Park, if you've never watched, then obviously you're not going to know what I'm talking about. And it's the part when they're sitting at, you know, in their chairs waiting to go into the principal's office, and then Cartman is going through their alibi of how they're going to tell things to Mr. Mackey, and the way he was describing things. You're going to tell them she went to the bowling alley at 12 a.m. and da-da-da-da-da. And I just thought about that because how I just said whatever I was saying a minute ago about our horses, that's what I sounded like in my head. And I'm like, why am I talking like Eric Cartman from that episode? Oh, I think the episode is called Toilet Paper, right? That episode is hilarious, man. I love South Park. I don't know if I've ever shared that on this channel. That'd be really weird if I haven't, because I've shared it on my other channels, like, religiously. And I'm not even saying that in a religious way, but, like, I've shared it so much that, like, I love South Park. And the thing is, a lot of people on my other channels do also like South Park. I'm not sure if this channel has a South Park audience. I don't know. I don't know how that works for different, you know, places around the world. Like, I know it works, obviously, for the West, but, like, if you don't live, like, in the States and you live elsewhere, like, I don't know how South Park is perceived. I mean, they make fun of everything, so it's not like anybody's necessarily safe, you know? But, like, I don't know. Anywho's, Sedate Devil. We're supposed to just finish in 9th or higher. We could get a Rebel if I'm fortunate.
2 furlongs to go.
Okay, Revolution? No, but it may be enough to maybe propel us to a potential win here today for Sedate Devil. Oh, and would you look at that? If the race holds on like this, you'll get a first win for us. Or second, or third, or the first. I can't remember if we won with her yet. Well, Sedate Devil, you go, girl. About darn time. It's actually a good sign. I mean, she's a double S horse, of course, but it's like... yes, I would like to win with her now. I don't want to wait till she's 6, because, you know, I would like to actually win a GWS with her by the time she's 5, if I feel like she's worth it. And I definitely think she will be. That's a big race, people. I mean, that's a big win. We're supposed to finish 5th, or 9th, excuse me. Look at that trifecta. $1,400 we're paying people. Yeah, let's hope there's more of that to come from Sedate Devil, because that'll really help us. Switching gears to Wild Charm for the World Sprint on the dirt. She is the favorite. Gosh, she's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think this is a horse we got to get. I could care less if I only race her 5 or 6 times. I just think her stats with Silver Bullet, I think that will dramatically improve the quality of that family. Get us closer to the Sedate Ruler type of horse that I was hoping we would have and we just haven't received. I know obviously racing her, winning titles and championships and la-di-da-di-da-da. I know obviously that would help, but I think the problem with Silver Bullet is just the stats. Like, that family, you know, those horses that have come through there, they've always had good stats in the weirdest of categories that hasn't really translated to serious domination on the track. Like, a horse from that pedigree needs to have Sedate Ruler-like stats, and we just haven't had a horse with those type of stats yet. So again, if I were to actually be in a position to acquire Wild Charm legitimately, then she could be the Broodmare. We know we're going to get a gray 100%. We should at least get 100%, but she could be that horse. She very well could be. She could be the horse that finally makes the pedigree of that family come to life. Come back to life. It's a Sedate Ruler type of domination, is what I'm trying to say. There's no way somebody is catching us. There's absolutely no way, man. But no, the 3 and the 4 horse are keeping us company. And the 4 horse is actually going to blitz us, and maybe I started too late? Wow. I started too late. Imagine that. And that was that a winner or place goal? Probably not, was it? Arrogant Spirit beats us. No, it was winner place. Thank goodness. But still, like, yeah. Late spurt. I mean, her stamina's only 69. I wasn't expecting her to have that much, but okay. Free Fear. She's up in the World Mile Cup. I just tossed her in here because I'm like, why not? I should have saved this race for Tigris, but it's fine. She's expected to finish second. Well, the whole excitement with Wild Charm and Silver Bullet, I'm not giving up on it, but obviously I have to run with her probably another 2 or 3 times and win for her to be our horse, so there's no guarantee it's even going to happen. Really should have won that race. I was expecting her to be strong enough to hold on. Like, Arrogant Spirit just blew past us. Like, you know what I mean? So, anyways, Diamond Plan with the record here. Free Fear, if she wins, she wins, and she'll put herself... she'll put herself up on the board for the GWS Sprint. Of course, I'm not going for that with her. It's not the objective at all, but... win's a win. Especially at the grade 1 level. Alright, well. Just kind of let her vibe out right here, and don't go too fast now. Just keep yourself humble, and good. Who is the favorite? Pale Winner. You know, for Pale Winner to be the favorite, I don't feel like that horse wins that often against me. We've lost races to Pale Winner, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they give that horse favoritism a lot and never quite lives up to it as much as I think the horse should. Now, Free Fear, we gotta go now. I feel like I timed that a bit late, but I think we'll be okay. I hope. Who's this 13 horse running with me? Go away! Well, it's just us and the 13. I don't even know who this horse is. I don't even want to check because we're in a serious horse race. Free Fear, dig in, my girl. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, 13 still got us. Touche. 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 Horse got the better of us. Personal Hill. Respectable. What was my goal with that anyways? Second place. Had to have been winner place. So. Yep. Be on the spurt. Yeah. Both of those races started the spurt a tinge too late. Which is ironic because like the last episode I was starting too early. And this episode it's like second or third race. I started a tad bit too late. Black Ruby. She's up. She wins this. I don't have to put her in another dirt race for the end of the year, and I'm not going to. There's going to be 0 point. Yeah, she's about to go into the Hall of Fame. That's actually super fantastic. And you know what? As lovely as it would have been to have used Wild Charm, I keep forgetting I have Black Ruby. Like, she's my horse. She's 4 years old now. She'll be 5 next year. And to be honest with you, man, like, I could retire Ruby early. I don't know if I should, because I mean, she could still be competitive probably for another 2 years. But again, yeah, I mean, she can actually win a lot. Never mind. No early retirements for Ruby. But again, I want to get a legitimate dirt horse from Silver, and Fiery Dancer is the next best thing. And I think that'd be inbreeding because they have the same mother, and I don't want to do that. Gosh, Ruby's so strong, though. And she can... I mean, we haven't even tried her... We haven't even given her a turf campaign at all. It's just strictly been dirt. So, I feel like it would be really weird to retire her so early without having achieved half of what I probably should. Because we're only winning dirt titles with her now, essentially. We haven't won anything on the turf yet, so... I would just rather Wild Charm work out for us, and then I can just continue to race Ruby. Like, I don't want to really retire her early just to use her for breeding with Silver, but I don't want Silver back there taking up space. Like, he can't take up another year's worth of space. You know, we do breeding with him next year, if we can. I know he's currently booked with Irish Fleet, but I hope we can change that, obviously. I think we should be able to, so, yeah, well, gosh, I don't know, man. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know what we're going to do with Silver. Right now, it's either Silver and Wild Charm, Silver and Black Ruby, or stick with Silver and Irish Fleet. Or, who is anybody else back there recently? No.
They are midway down the backstretch.
Could do Silver and Chasing Hearts. I know that seems a bit odd, and, you know, would I really want to use Chasing Hearts for 1 year just to get something with Silver? I think it'd be worth it, to be honest with you. I do think it'd be worth it, but well, I'll see. Yeah, we're kind of boxed in here, bro. Oh, really? You're going to move in and then... Okay, that's fine. You're going to move in and then move out and block me. Unreal. Unreal. That hasn't happened in a long time. I haven't complained about the AI doing AI annoying things in a while, right? Except for the jockeys challenging me to stupid rival challenges. Alright, Ruby. Show everybody why you are the dirt queen this year. Let's go. Let's go, my girl. This is what I mean. Ruby has not been touched on the dirt, man. Even when she's stuck in traffic, she still finds a way to get to the front. She could have cleared that by another 3 or 4 lengths if that race was longer. See, this is what I mean. I cannot retire her this soon. I can't. Like, after she wins the GWS dirt, I can't be like, oh, that's it. She's too strong. We got to try her out on dirt. Because what she can do on dirt, she can also do on the turf. Like I said, they buffed her in this game, and she's still only S-ranked. It makes no sense. They've buffed her, but they still only consider her an S-ranked horse. It's like, did they get confused? I think she deservingly, on the dirt, should be double S. I haven't tried her on the turf. Maybe she does struggle, but... regardless, it's another win for Black Ruby. Lost count at this point. Doesn't matter. She's only winning on the dirt anyway. So once we get those 2 titles, I won't need to count dirt wins. But switching gears. Butterfly Effect. She's up in the World Filly Mare Cup. And this is just another mid-champ race. She's expected to finish 3rd. And to me, that means we can easily win, as always, because she's still so strong. And that's the beauty of having a horse with no real bad stats. Like, they can still stay very competitive for a long time because not one particular category is going to hold them back. And that's also what I'm thinking about with horses that I want to get rid of or move out of the breeding barn. I'm thinking about those lower tier stats that I don't want to continue to breed in long term. Miss Queen, let's get it done. Tigris of Stone. Wow, what would you know? Your actual rival, potential rival for best filly and mare so far in the HRG 2004 playthrough. She has the record. Could Butterfly Effect beat it? She hasn't set a record in a while since she's well past her peak, but we'll see. Alright, get to the front. Establish your dominance. Get to the front, please. Get to the front, get to the front, get to the front, get to the front. Oh, this is not ideal. Yeah, I know you're running hard, but, like, we got to get to the front. For whatever reason, this 5-horse wants to... Radiant Oasis, can you relax, bro? Like, relax. You know what? Butterfly Effect, she's just going to put her bouquet right in your face. and like stay back, you know, stay very back. Oh, that was annoying. That took way too much time compared to what I would have wanted, but hopefully she'll tap into solo at some point, and that tells me we're still okay. Like, she's comfortably out front now. I can drop her back just a little bit. She should still tap into solo at some point. But she's running free, and there it is. That is a good sign. I don't know if she'll hit max stam. Still gonna have to be careful, but
Okay, this is where the race is won.
and I think the last race I won with her, I did get her started a tad bit too early, so just want to make sure I'm patient. Watch the rest of the field. That's what we're doing now. Okay.
2 furlongs to go.
Last corner leader. Let's go, my girl. Ah, the queen is rolling. Will she be challenged? No. Like a majority of her career, she has not really been challenged. And even 3 years since she passed her prime, she's still clearing fields by over 3 and 4 lengths. That... I think what I like about her is the fact that we can run so freely. Like, we completely dictate how the race goes. We do. We completely dictate how the race is going to go. We determine the pace, everything. I've been eating my words quite a bit in Gallop Racer, but like in a good way. I've been saying things and then the game has been like, oh, no, we're actually going to one up yet in a good way. I said, yeah, she hasn't set a record in a while. There's a record for you. I love this horse. Like, hopefully you guys understand. Like, I love this horse. Like, there's so much control with how we can win our races. And the fact that she's still so strong to stay in front and to pull away, mind you. Again, I just talked about it. That is the benefit of having a horse with no bad stats. Obviously, we know that, but that's what I'm trying to get to. Because 3 years past the horse's prime, they can still win for you like that with good stats. Look at that trifecta, 3,500 because, well, the 2 long shots finished behind us. That's actually hilarious. Maybe they blocked the first and the second horse. None of my business. And they still gave me a B for position. It has to be because we're not getting to the front quick enough. This is the same rating with the other race that we won, which is kind of stupid. It's like, I mean, I can only get to the front as fast as I can. Gemstone, he's in the green. He's in the green for this race. World Turf Cup, 12 furlongs. Quite a hump. But he's been amazing. And Hot Attack, Rapid Re, Flying Brian. Tough horses, but we can beat them. So, he looks good, though. I mean, he's only in the green, but look at his stats. He can certainly still win this race. I'm just going to have to run him as easy as I can to make sure his stamina's in a good window. And then, yeah, man. Because we don't want to hit bears. You know, we don't want to run into that. I just saw something fly in front of my face. It looked like a fly. And I killed a fly earlier. They're just annoying. I think, or could be, might have been something off of the TV, but my eyes usually don't play tricks on me too often, so that'd be kind of annoying because this episode will be coming to an end shortly, and I will be heading to bed. I don't want to worry about a fly, you know, flying in my ear. That does happen. It's like when flies are around, they always fly in my ears. There has to be some science about why they do that. I don't care if there is. It drives me nuts, and I hate it. There's my rant about flies for the day for you. Everything has its purpose, but flies are really annoying. Like, does anybody have a pet fly? Oh, my pet fly! Like, what does a fly do outside of just annoy humans, right? You know, when we have food, they'll come around. Or when there's a window open, they'll fly in. They're just, it's like they live to, like, just do annoying insect things more than the annoying insect, right? The typical annoying one. Like mosquitoes. Who likes mosquitoes? They're literally sucking our blood without our permission. Like, my goodness. They could I mean, yeah, they would certainly have some legal explaining to do. Flies are just, and I hate hearing them. I hate hearing the buzzing. I have very good hearing and very sensitive ears, so, you know, hearing a fly is agonizing. And then hearing it in my ear, it's like, bro, stop. Yeah, not a huge fan of them. And I like insects. Some of them, obviously. There's some of them are cool, but, you know, flies, mosquitoes, yeah. Centipedes, ew. Yeah, I'm kind of creeping myself out now I think about it. So, no more insect talk. Let's get back to Gallop Racer. Here with Vivid Gemstone. He's maxed down. No Revo, but I don't think we need it. I'm feeling really good with him in this position. And we'll get him on the move slightly. Remember, he has Vivid Legends Response, so I don't have to ask him too much. You're not going to block me. Now we got to go. We got to go. Come on, Vivid man. Grit, let's go, my boy. Let's go, my boy. Show them why you are the son of a Hall of Famer. Who is the 12? Ah, tough race. Really tough race. He's doing his best. If he's in the blue, I think this is a win. And granted, I probably could have gotten started a lot earlier on that spurt. So that's going to be third place. So that's points, but he still has a chance. He still has a chance, but it's going to be hard. Honest Devil wins. Hot Attack finishes in second. You know, in all honesty, that still could have worked out for us because I don't think Honest Devil... I don't know if Honest Devil is one of those horses that's like 4 points below us. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that was a really solid slew of races there. We didn't finish worse than third. So the sprint is still the same. The turf, wow. Yeah, Gemstone's clear by 6. Honest Devil was nowhere in contention, so yeah, it's Golden Boy and Vivid both control their fates. Gemstone's just got to run in another race and finish in third. He should be able to clinch it. Golden Boy has to win. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I don't know what's going to happen. We are like literally coming down to the stretch. Black Ruby, Dirt Champ. And you know the GWS Dirt title is pretty much all but a sure thing as well, because she is clearly ahead. If you really want to re-enter my family, buddy, then okay. I was never in your family, buddy, dude. Whatever you are. I was never in your family. So our relationship was distance, now it's normal. Guy's tripping. Like, I was never in your family. Are you hallucinating, good sir? 15 grade 1 wins for Butterfly Effect. 21 wins in her lifetime. She bounces back so quickly. All she needs is like a month and she's ready to go again. She's an absolute monster. 12.5 is kind of a push. Am I going to run her in the China Vase? Could do that race. That might be a little bit more suiting. We're trying to sprint. What am I going for with her? Actually, now I think about it. Why am I still racing Butterfly Effect? Mile Champ is what I'm working on, but like... haven't been a whole lot of miler races for her recently, so... maybe that'll be it for her. She's done so well. I don't know if I need to push it. Like, I'm not going for the sprints. I think that'll be too difficult. She hasn't won that many sprints, and she's already got the Lawn Champ title, so... yeah, there's like nothing actually to do. And if I run her in grade 2s, they're going to say she probably has a handicap, so... yeah, weird spot with Butterfly Effect. But can I run her in January? Oh, I can. Sweet. Alright. So... now, she doesn't want to wait too long to run. Well, that's challenging. Do I run her on the dirt? Or do I just say, screw it, I'll run her in a grade 2 and just deal with the handicap? But, like, do I really want to do that? Okay, I can run her in a grade 3 with a slight handicap. That's a lot better. Yeah, yeah, much better. That's all I'm going to say. Miss Ruby. Yeah, why would I retire her so soon? Then again, she might... You know what? Even though she's okay with the turf, she might struggle. I forgot about that. She could struggle. Only 49 power. That's not good. Like, she's going to need that on the turf courses, especially if we're trying to make a serious turf campaign internationally. She's going to need a better power rating. But we'll see. Maybe she'll hang on. Bottom line with Black Ruby is, for breeding wise, any horse that comes from her is going to be flexible on turf or dirt. That is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. That's the main thing with her. So maybe retiring her early might be okay. She'll get her 2 dirt titles. She has the turf and dirt setting. She can hit 10 G1 wins. Yeah, nothing above what we've done. That's pretty much the threshold now for a Hall of Fame horse that I usually put in there. Close to 10 wins or at least 10 or higher. That's fine. Like I said, I'm thinking about breeding. So, I mean, I might as well run her in whatever the next dirt grade one she can run in. Which, Tokyo Cup? I mean, she's got the GWS pretty much secured. So, yeah, let's go ahead and toss her in the Tokyo Cup there. She wins that. To be honest, I might retire her. But her stats are still so good. No, I need to try her out on turf, obviously. I mean, do that first and then consider retiring her. If she struggles more on turf than I would like her to do. All right, guys. So, gosh, we still have a lot of racing to do. That's why I knew we weren't going to get to breeding in this episode. But to be honest, I might just pause this episode here. It's late. I'm tired. Sedate Devil. Was that our first race win? No, our second one. Okay. Fair play. Second win. That's cool. That was at 10 furlongs. Probably should try that again. 15 furlong. You see, this is a race I was talking about earlier in this episode. Why is there a 15 furlong open race with only a 2,400 first place purse? Like, that's such a waste of time. Do they just find weird ways to try to waste a player's time in this game? I don't know if that's a Tecmo thing or not. All these races are on the dirt, so I'm going to have to wait till the end of the year, or... No, actually, we can go into January. It should be fine. Just looking for, like, a suitable 10 furlong race in an open. Nothing more than that. But can't even wait that long, so... 8 furlongs? We can give it a shot. 70 speed, 68 stam. Or 60 stam, yeah, that... She should be able to win that as an open. Leaves Cowboy. Hopefully you can get it going. Gemstone. Is that a black conditioning? Oh, that's gray. It looked like it was black. I'm like, is that different? Well, Mr. Gemstone, you gave it your best shot in that race. You're still in the GWS turf, bud. And, he's still going to be in the green at the end of the month. So, like... I have to wait and see what happens between him and Golden Boy, because whoever wins their like Golden Boy, well, Gemstone's ahead, and Golden Boy is racing in the Continental. So either way, both of them are only going to be in the green for that China race. So I think I have to wait. I don't think I can put Gemstone in there yet. But I just feel like getting him the win now would be fantastic. But I want Golden Boy to be in the Hall of Fame. This is his last shot as well. Like, realistically, we could still try the GWS with Gemstone next year, and we could legitimately try to win it from the beginning and not just toss him in there halfway through. But I don't know. Is that what I'm going to do? Or does it make more sense to get him his GWS win now and save next year's GWS for somebody else? Like, Golden Boy, your double S. Golden Boy's stats were really good, though. I don't like his growth type. That is concerning. When you compare him and Gemstone, normal growth type, Gemstone's going to give you more longevity. But you look at his stats, too. Not good breaking. Temper's all right. Heart and toughness or whatever, but like I said, he's 6 wins, 6 grade 1 wins, and then 10 wins on 13 starts. So comparing him to Golden Boy has only 2 more G1 wins, and he's 2 years older, and 16 wins instead of Gemstone's 10. So Gemstone is much more consistent and not far off. Golden Boy's not bad, obviously, and he's been, I mean, look at where he's been finishing. But does he need to be a Hall of Fame horse? I don't know. I don't know if he necessarily needs to be a Hall of Fame horse. I think he deserves it, but yeah, I'm just going to be patient. I'll see how he performs. His race should be coming up soon, right? This race is not till the end of November, which means I'm going to have to get Gemstone in a race at some point before the AI decide to chuck him into a race. But you know what? I'm just going to have to really watch him from week to week. And then, yeah, I guess we're just going to have to wait to see how Golden Boy performs. Because let's be honest. I mean, if Golden Boy is able to win his next race in the blue, maybe I can put Gemstone in that last one, you know? Because that means, like, if Gemstone doesn't win the last race, Golden Boy legitimately will win the GWS on complete merit, right? So let me just double check this. Info office, right? GWS info. Let's see the rankings. Okay, so for the turf, let's say Golden Boy wins his next race. That'd put him at 26 points, which means Gemstone would have to finish, I think, Gemstone would have to finish 4th or higher. 4th or 5th or higher. I can't remember, but I'm just going to say he really needs to finish in the top 3. Top 4, maybe. I would say Gemstone's going to need to finish in the top 3. But if he doesn't do that, if he has a bad race, Golden Boy would still win. He would still win the GWS Turf on merit. I don't think we're going to have to worry about Pale Rhythm. Hopefully not. Either way, Golden Boy should have enough points to keep Pale Rhythm away and win, or Gemstone is going to be able to win that last race and just really secure his spot. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and throw Gemstone in that last race, actually, now I think about it. And then either way, we should win the GWS with either one of them. That's the main thing. And I want the AI taking it from us. So yeah, we'll put Gemstone in that last race. And if he's able to finish 2nd or higher, he's probably going to win the GWS, to be honest with you. Because he's already 6 points ahead for actually having some really good wins. So China Cup for you, my boy. And you'll be in the green, but that's a race you can win. Yeah, he's in such a good position because, yeah, he did win that Sydney race. That's the only thing. Golden Boy, I don't think Golden Boy has won a GWS race this year that he's been in yet, and that's what's holding him back. He's finished well, but he hasn't won. You know what I mean? Yeah, that winning one race has really helped Gemstone. So we'll see how it goes. Appreciate you guys for love and support on the channel as always.
Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.